Oh, we struggle in all aspects of school.
Yeah.
We had PE down. That's about it.
And lunch.
PE and that has stayed true to form.
Sean Watson, another step back, which I will say a lot of his problem, that O-line is
8 sacks.
Yeah.
8 sacks.
good.
He's going to be back like when Vic came back to the league after the dog hit him.
Yes!
You took fire move now.
Damn it!
That is your phone.
You see, it's a mock draft. I love that intensity. I want this guy on my team. It's a mock draft. No one gives a damn. We're throwing it away. And he broke his phone.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 94 of Benchwarmers Basement Banter.
Almost 100. This is awesome.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
We got to start planning something special for
We
100.
do. Yeah. Get our PR.
We're going to have Rogers do a backflip, and if he can land it, we'll give away beer.
So guys, we're not giving away anything.
I mean, maybe for just the attempt.
Yeah.
How about that? That's all good.
I'm kidding. That was just a funny thing to say to catch
That's
him
like
off
Carl
guard.
Edwards back in the day, NASCAR guy. That is so cool.
I was actually voted least likely to make a backflip happen in everything.
I believe that, but probably in to succeed too. And look at what you've done now.
That's fair.
So you can do a backflip.
Fuck you, Mrs. Pond.
Anyways.
Well, that's a good call. Better move on from that one.
Anyways, we're going to do a recap of what we saw for NFL Week 3 and
Yeah.
a Ryder Cup preview, because that is this weekend, and I am excited for it.
There you go. USA.
I almost
I know the
asked
team
you
that's
guys
playing.
or made a bet on how many times we would break into a USA chant whenever we bring up the Ryder Cup.
3.5. I'm going over.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
go
going
over that.
I'm going
Hammer it.
over. Hammer it. That's easier to bet than football games. Gosh dang.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's been quite a season.
Well, some weeks it is, some weeks it's not. But if you pay attention to the pick'em that comes out on Thursday,
right.
you could see that.
Check out them
That's right.
super locks, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
pretty
coming.
solid
They're
on
coming.
those. Pretty solid.
it's
on those.
one's been good, and then last week we didn't really.
We don't have a super
Have
lock.
a
Mine
super
would have been the
lock.
Chiefs, and it hit.
You know what? We had 2 of the 3 we threw out there would have.
Yeah,
We
but
were
you
on the
didn't.
Chiefs,
You
the-
didn't stamp
the Colts
it. You didn't.
and-
you
yeah,
didn't stamp it, so it doesn't.
will
even
this
Well,
week.
matter.
someone
all
didn't
together.
respond when we tried to
Someone
make it
fell-
so.
Make a poll next time.
Someone
Yeah.
fell
Make a
asleep.
poll before this. It's all good. It's all good.
But
Yeah.
let's start off talking NFL Week 3. And I think we're going to start off with something near and dear to somebody's heart here. And talk about a team that lost to a team that nobody expected.
So, yeah, it has to be the Packers.
It's
I'm
on you.
guaranteeing we're talking
He
about
had
the
no
Packers.
idea what I was saying, but he figured it out.
Yeah, so
The last line got him
honestly,
there. Got him there.
the defense looked okay. The offense looked lost. Miles Garrett was getting in the backfield every play.
Every play. Yeah.
I-
The offensive linemen were yelling, "Jordan, run!"
That's my guy, sir.
Legitimately did not even touch him, and then just yelled Jordan run.
If you haven't seen that, it's all over Twitter and TikTok, and it's hilarious.
But yeah, they let the Browns hang into it by not scoring any points, and then
Yeah.
they had a punt block towards the end of the game, and that sealed their fate. So
What you can't do with bad teams is give them hope.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
I don't
and
know.
Joe Flacco is a professional. He
Yes.
will.
Well,
put it
he
to you.
will.
I
he
was like,
will.
I don't know how much the Browns are a
The defense is
bad
amazing.
team. Like
the defense is amazing.
They're a middle. To me, they're a little more middle of line team.
They're a
Yeah.
bad franchise.
Bad
Bad
franchise.
right.
There's worse teams in the NFL right now than the Browns.
I think that defense is top 5.
Defense is very
possibly.
good.
It's very legit.
Judkins is now playing and
Yep,
looked pretty
yep.
good.
Yeah, he had a big run towards the end of the game that really put them back in that.
Yes.
He was solid, really.
Yeah.
They've got something going. I
Mhm.
mean, they
Harold
are
Fannon's
quarterback
doing
led.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
Wide receiver ain't terrible, and I remember I hate Jerry Jeudy, and I should
Yeah,
remember that when I drafted him twice.
So your favorite player there.
Yeah, I thought I'll
Cedric
just-
Tillman's done okay. I mean, they've
Yeah,
got some
he was pretty
pieces.
relevant
They-
last year for a few weeks.
Yeah,
For a few.
he's had
I mean,
one
kinda got
week,
knocked out.
and then that's about it. So
Yeah.
if it's not Harold Fannin Jr. or I don't even know if Njoku's done anything. Or
He hasn't, no.
Judkins at this point.
Yeah.
You don't
Which-
want him.
Judkins, I'm impressed because with the lack of practice time, like
Mhm.
his whole messed up offseason, he just plug and play.
Yep.
You don't see that out of rookie running backs, especially all I drafted. None of them do anything.
Hey, sometimes
Judkins.
a little bit of being threatened with jail time Just get you back on the train. Ask Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
He came back from that deal, and
He really did.
it was amazing.
I don't think that's a career path you want to throw out there, but
No,
what?
it's
it didn't
not.
work for him. It did.
It's
But
not.
yeah,
But
I think the Packers will be fine.
yeah, I
really
think the
do.
Packers
Yeah,
are
truly.
fine. There's gonna be some weeks that teams just lay an egg. I mean,
Oh yeah,
there's a reason nobody's went undefeated since 1972.
You're right. So people forget like they are professionals on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Like and especially early in the season too.
It's just the thing is like we're in week 3, and that arguably should have been their easiest matchup they've had so far.
Well,
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of like
and-
them because
and
that's what happens a lot in the NFL.
You're like,
when
oh,
you
we're
aren't up
playing
there.
the Lions week 1. We're playing the Cowboys week
Yeah.
2 on Thursday night or whatever game
Yeah.
that was, or Monday. I don't remember when it was. It was a
It's coming up,
it was
the
a
Cowboys,
prime time game.
If we lose to the CeeDee Lamb-less
Yeah,
Cowboys,
then you might.
then
have
I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, they did. Who did they play week 2? I'm sorry.
They played the
another very solid
Commanders.
team.
Commanders.
Yeah,
yes.
you're right. On Thursday
Yeah.
night, they
Yeah,
looked very
okay,
good.
it was
Yeah,
that
you're right,
game.
You're right.
But yes, they won't leave.
I'm more
lose to the
concerned for Dak's
Cowboys.
health on that one with Parsons.
Yeah.
I can tell. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
in Dallas.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I think the Green Bay's gonna be fine.
I do too.
This happens.
Yeah. All right, next game. Another game kind of close to our hearts, except for it's for the Oracle
one?
that you see
Ooh, yes.
in the Pick'ems.
I'm
Got the
telling you.
Colts, and are they the best team in football?
No, but are they legit?
Are they legit?
Yes,
Are they
yes.
top?
I think they're.
Are they top 5 team?
I don't think
I
so.
don't-
I'm willing to put
I'm
them
not
right
gonna go
outside
there
the top
yet.
5.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go playoff team. I really am.
Oh yeah,
I
I think
think
that's a
playoffs,
guarantee. Not guarantee, but pretty
I-
likely.
Yeah, I mean they got a pretty good division
Yeah.
there that they can win in. I
Yeah,
mean
very
they beat good teams already.
Yeah, they beat the Broncos.
They have a very good formula.
I'll tell you. Let's see next week.
Score more
They go
points
to
than the
LA. That does work well.
That
And
works
Danny
well.
Dimes. They go to LA. They play the Rams, I believe, this week. Ask me after that one. Like I'm very impressed, and I do think that Jones is
Well, one thing is
legit. The system.
well,
he's in.
everybody's looking at what Daniel Jones is doing, and rightly so. But JT is running the ball.
Yep, he is. He's got help though.
Yes.
That's been the thing.
Yes.
Defenses could stack the box. They weren't afraid of Richardson. Now that you have this diversity on offense, and we talked about it before, they have good weapons.
They have very good weapons.
They have very good weapons. Pittman's
Yeah.
healthy too.
Yeah, Pittman's looked very
Turns out
good.
if you play with your back not broken, you do pretty
Yeah.
good. So, yeah, and defensively, like I actually think they will get better from where they're at. I'm pretty sold on them being good.
I am
Not
too.
top 5.
I really am.
Yeah.
They
What do
could-
you think, Danny Dimes? I mean,
Indiana Jones, man. He's not Danny Dimes anymore. He's Indiana Jones.
I like that transition. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board. I think we should get the
What was
Wolf on board.
the Indiana Jones and the Dimes of Destiny or something like
I
that?
like that. Okay, I like that a lot. That's very
I'm
good.
1,000% sold. Yeah.
But
We just
I mean, Daniel Jones looked very good. It turns out if you have a line that actually can
Yeah,
keep you up
yeah.
and actually good weapons besides 1 year of Malik Neighbors,
yeah. Right.
he can actually do something.
Well, you said it right. I mean, any quarterback depends on the O line. To me, I mean,
It is. That's everything.
That has made it for him. I'm thrilled to see where they go. I really am.
I
I'll just leave it
am
at that.
too.
What's our next game here?
Sorry
we
about
got no. You're fine.
Let's go.
Hell, let's circle back Thursday night. I mean, the Bills beat the Dolphins 31-21. I was surprised it was that close of a game.
Yeah, it was because Vegas needed to make some money off of that.
Yeah, I can
because
see that, I can
the
see that.
Bills were the heavy betting favorite.
I think it
on
was
that
13
spread.
and a half.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a big spread, but yeah,
I think
and
McDaniels was
at
on
that-
drugs. That was quite
Oh,
a
for
post
sure.
game.
That was never in question.
I was like, is this AI or is he really like this just baked? I don't know.
I don't know, but I will say, Tua looks awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is one of their biggest.
Tyreek Hill's actually looked pretty good though.
Yeah,
Shockingly enough.
They had moments they actually look like, okay, this is the Dolphins of a couple of years ago in this game. But then the end of it, like you said with two of the turnovers,
That was
are
a
just brain dead.
terrible throw.
Well, might be a reason on that, but yeah, it just you can't do that, and they are what we thought we were with Miami.
Yeah.
yeah.
The Bills, yeah, they didn't look super impressive. They didn't have to.
They don't have
They're-
to.
That last
They're great.
interception that Tua threw looked like
It was
his,
bad.
it looked like his CTE kicked in or something. Like.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't. Ollie Gordon did something. That's great. Just takes me
Yeah.
dropping him from to do something, but
Yeah.
nothing overly impressive.
Achan still does a little enough to be
Relevant.
relevant.
Yeah,
good enough.
relevant.
He's had one good game.
Yeah,
I
yeah, he
guess.
has. Yeah, I guess
He has been.
He's
okay.
their best. He's their best player.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it.
Arguably,
Yeah.
it's still Tyreek.
I don't know.
Tyreek has not had that much production. He just had one game.
The last 2 games, because I know because I've had him on the bench in my fantasy, and both times I wish I would have started him.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a you problem.
He's still, I guess,
he got like
not the
13 points
Tyreek
this
of old.
week.
Like
Yeah.
and I don't think we're gonna see it. I don't know if he'll finish out the year though.
I
I really don't.
I'd say it's unlikely.
yeah.
I agree. Okay, here's a good one for you guys. What happens first? McDaniel's fired or Tyreek traded?
I think it happened the same week.
I like that.
I'm gonna throw a curveball.
You think both?
Tyreek gets thrown in jail for something.
Well, that was another. Yeah, that's true. The Tyreek theory. Yeah, that's a good call. I should have rephrased it. Which one doesn't finish the season with the Dolphins first? There you
Okay.
go. Not the reason.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, not the reason. I don't know. We'll think about that one. But what's your next game you got?
We got Panthers, Falcons.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's about all we need to say.
That sums us up.
So the fun fact,
Yeah.
the Falcons actually never got past the 30-yard line all game.
Well, when you score 0 points, I started to say no way. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Then.
All game, never got past the 30-yard line. Never threatened scoring.
Why did they not? They'd have been better off, in my mind, if they had just turned around and gave Bijan the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah,
Is he actually good efficiency numbers?
yeah,
Over 5 yards a carry. I'm like, against his defense, you score 0 points and you had that. Like,
yeah.
Was Penix was that bad?
I guess.
He really
and you
was.
know, he looked pretty good against the Vikings, but I think it probably a little too much credit to him versus how he started. That he's still growing a little bit into it.
Yeah. And once again, it's not easy to play quarterback.
No,
at the
it's
NFL
not.
level. Like we take it for granted, but this just you can't do this. Divisional game, lose by 30, like to the Panthers. I don't know. I mean, they were favored by 4.5. Like. I think they already fired their receivers coach, so there's a start, but this just is inexcusable for Atlanta.
Yeah, now with that many weapons, and you can literally
Yeah.
just hand the ball to Bijan.
Yeah, and good for Carolina. It might be the
yeah,
highlight of
hey,
their year.
well, they-
Gibbs was pumped. I mean, that
Understandable
might be the only
so.
game they win this year, but Gibbs was pumped.
I don't,
Or-
you know.
It could be a stepping stone to
Right.
them kind of playing better.
We go back to
Maybe.
season preview. Like I thought they would take a step up. I thought Bryce Young's turnaround was legit.
When
First
he came out,
looked
looked
like an idiot.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
real bad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but-
I'm sorry I said anything positive about this guy. That's
Me
what I was
too.
thinking
Me
a
too.
little bit.
Me too. Yeah.
But
yeah,
now it's
but-
kind of been a little bit different now. That game, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he did. So the book's still out on him. We'll see.
It's
We'll
almost
see.
like
Mid-June.
3 weeks into the season, we really don't know what's going to happen.
I will say it's a lot easier to look good when the other team shows no sign of even remotely trying to put the ball in the end zone or near the end zone.
They really struggle with that. I will say that them scoring touchdowns, even against Minnesota, they left a lot of points
Yeah.
on the table. Like
Yeah.
they can't finish.
But he still went against that defense that had looked quite a bit improved. And,
Yeah.
you know,
No, they
they're-
did.
these
They
are
did.
still professionals, and just because they didn't score, Bryce Young
Yeah.
still did
I
his
think
job.
a couple of those touchdowns may have been defensive ones. I could be
I
wrong.
think one was. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
one was, and they had a fair amount of field goals too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. With Atlanta, the thing with Penix, like I wonder where this goes. Like you got a high-priced, my boy, veteran quarterback there.
You
sitting
just
on the
need to
bench.
give that up.
I want him to go somewhere.
You're not
else. I do.
going to, I know, but you need
And
to.
I know, like there's no rationale to go back to him because Penix is the future. But if you have 2-3 bad games like this, I'm just throwing this out there, and you have a roster they have on offense that with London, with
They're not going. They're not going to do that.
I mean, if
They're not going to do it this year.
if
I
he
will
keeps
say that.
missing him by 30
don't
feet,
know.
Darnell Mooney might actually hurt
he
him.
might. He was like, hey, that is the one thing Cousins could do is get Mooney the ball last year.
Yeah.
I guess my point is,
Mooney had that in Chicago for years.
Yeah,
he don't
he did,
care.
he did.
Yeah.
But
I guess my point is Atlanta, like I think their roster is built to win now, kind of. Like this isn't really a rebuilding team. Like
no, and I'm not saying that, but you can also sit there and see the same exact thing happen where they're going to move on from Kirk Cousins any which ways.
yeah, if they can get a taker.
If Penix, they're going to give him this year. That roster, if they decide after the end of the year they get someone else, they can do that. They can take the Sam Darnold, the Daniel Jones route. They can, like the Colts are doing right now. So
Yeah.
it's 3 weeks into the season.
Oh yeah. It's too early to be like.
Why we
terrible.
can't be having those kind of conversations.
Yeah,
I don't think.
yeah. I guess my point is I think Penix needs to play better if this team's in contention to keep the job.
But it's
That's
one
my
game.
point, but, yeah.
Are they 2-1?
I believe so.
So it's
But
one game that they look like
yeah.
crap. You know who? The Packers also look like crap.
They did.
So,
They did.
you know.
Yeah, they did. I just think Love is a little more solid than.
Oh,
Penix
that's
as a
fair
quarterback.
too, but we've only seen 6 games of Michael
Yeah.
Penix.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
There's a lot of talent there. This was just.
I think that was actually only his 4th start.
Might get. Yeah, it might be.
I like 6 games.
He had a few
maybe
last
4,
year.
4,
Yeah,
4 or
I
5
think
starts.
that's
Which
right,
one?
yeah.
I want to say 5.
Oh yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
mean to say he's like totally trash. I'm just throwing that out there.
He's
like,
throwing it out there because he
Yeah.
has a hard on for Kirk
I really
Cousins.
do. I love that
Kirk
guy.
O'Chains.
Kirk O'Chains, I do. He's got a lot of heart. A lot of heart. Just not a real good Achilles or arm anymore. But you know.
And he's swimming in Cole's cash.
He's swimming in a lot of cash, man. That agent, that's the real MVP. Kirk Cousins' agent.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it
Yeah.
out there.
Alrighty, next game. Another stinker. The battle of backups. The Bengals and Vikings.
I just can't get over this.
The Vikings defense had the best day of all time. And Xavier Rhodes?
Yes.
Xavier
He
Rhodes?
used to be a Colt, didn't he?
Yeah,
think so.
literally had like the best defensive day of all time.
Yeah.
For a non-defensive end.
Well, we knew Browning would throw the ball up there. We did. So he's not your typical backup.
Well-
He's going to throw the ball.
Well, he also had 3
And-
fumbles,
Yeah.
and 2 recovered for touchdowns or something like that.
It was.
So remember the I believe we actually talked about it on our last episode. We were talking about how Browning said something about the Vikings should have never cut him. I think he kind of proved why they did cut him.
Then the Connors, they're like, yeah, we're good. We're good. No, Connor, we don't need
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That was
That backfired a lot.
He
Yeah.
did. I was on the Bengals going into the games. I thought Jake Browning. I'm not saying he's near as good as Burrow, but I
Well,
thought he
even
was
last
fine.
year and then also last week, he looks capable of throwing the ball.
Yes.
Accurately and towards his own teammates. He didn't show they could do either of those things yesterday
Well,
or last week.
It was just bad.
There was 2 fumbles from people who
Well,
caught the ball.
I'd say also
from
it's not
him.
just him. Chase Brown has been terrible. this year.
Chase Brown's been
Their O line.
terrible.
To start
Yeah,
with, their O line is terrible. That's why we don't have Burrow.
The line killed Burrow.
Yeah, it did, and it's doing the same to Chase Brown. Like his efficiency is like
awful.
terrible. It's
Yeah.
like a yard a carry in some games.
I'm thinking Bill might end up starting over him next week.
Yeah. It's not good. Minnesota's one. I'm like, man, they look pretty good with Wentz. They really did.
Well, Wentz is talented and he's set
yeah.
behind good teams.
Well, I
and-
mean, it's mostly the same team that they won 13 games
With
with
Sam
last
Darnold.
year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Wentz is a pretty similar type player.
Yeah,
You.
Darnold.
The arm talent's there.
The arm talent's
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Wentz is definitely more of a wild card than Darnold.
Yeah.
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 There's
it
a
is.
reason he's called 2 sprains, and that's because he tried to run away from Aaron Donald, and that don't work out very well.
No.
He doesn't.
So-
He has that mentality of he will not give up on a play when he should, and that's what gets him into trouble.
So
Correct,
the
yeah. Turnover
Vikings are
prone.
now like 16-0 with a ginger starting at quarterback.
That's the main thing that matters.
Well, we found the secret sauce there.
Let's be
so-
honest about it.
JJ, I think you're hurt a little longer on each.
JJ, go home, dye your hair red, come back.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. We'll see if the Vikings keep it rolling. Like the defense did look very good.
Yes,
Very
the
good.
defense did, but they sure got a lot of teams to play in their own division that looked pretty
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah, they did.
So, all right, next game, Rams, Eagles. Why?
Again.
Stop saying that because this is a Stan Kroenke owned team. Get it out of your mind.
Oh no, I picked them though.
Yeah,
I had
who
the Rams to
cares?
cover, and they had such a big lead. I just was like,
That was actually probably one of the wildest
That was
covers
wild.
of all time. Because
you're right. I,
mean,
should be happy. Kroenke
if
lost,
anything
but-
happens other than that kick being returned for a touchdown,
Rams
by,
cover.
by the
Well, they missed
biggest,
another kick, too.
fastest man of all time.
I just wanted
I
that.
do love me a fat guy touchdown.
He's not really even
Yeah.
that fat. He's just like huge.
Yeah,
That's just
it's
huge.
It's a
man.
lot of
There's a
girth,
lot of
girth in it.
everything there.
They were
But
up
he's-
26-7, right?
Yes, going into
And-
halftime.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like I
The Eagles happened,
well,
honestly.
Well, no, they got a new OC, and it's like almost. So I can't remember what show I was watching. Probably Pat McAfee, but it was almost like the OC realized, hey, Jalen Hurts can actually make throws,
Yeah.
Because, like, they weren't even really
And
calling.
A.J. Brown woke up.
Yeah, they weren't even,
Yeah.
like.
Because they started throwing the ball.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
like,
true.
they weren't even calling the plays for the throws in the first 2 games.
We
That's
were
fair.
in week 3, and Jalen Hurts had not thrown a touchdown pass yet.
Yeah.
No, he'd ran for what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're right. I mean, but then again, it's almost like they're so good they hadn't had to.
No,
yet.
they
I
hadn't
don't know.
had to, but
But yeah,
the OC kind of woke up and started actually
Yeah.
making some calls. Because I've
Yeah.
watched all 3 of their games, and like they haven't even really attempted.
I
anything
still think
downfield.
my reasoning for picking the Rams was correct. Because
Oh.
I still think that the Eagles are just fucking around right now. And they're still winning games against good teams.
yeah.
Fair.
Which shows how good they actually
Yes.
Yeah.
are. It's
Yes.
scary. But I do agree. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of trap games for them this year where it's just like, but I'll tell you what, when like December comes around, January, I'm probably not picking against them unless
No.
see like a major.
Well,
injury
I don't know,
or something,
but I mean, the Chiefs did this for 3
Yeah.
or 4 years.
yeah.
Of this same kind of thing where they never covered.
Yeah, no, they haven't. And I don't know.
But shout out Jordan Davis for hitting 18 miles per hour
Yeah.
at 360 pounds.
How's that
or
even
whatever.
physically possible?
Well, he set the record for the whatever biggest person over 300 pounds running a 4.740. So it's not like we didn't know this, but he also played very well that game. I don't know if you guys see that. He was
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So if he starts playing well up to his capability, and,
Oh, and-
Carter's over there, and they don't even hardly need ends. They just have them as the defensive tackles.
Yeah, well, this defense last year, that's what made the difference for them. Second half of the year, they really came on, especially
Yeah.
the secondary. Those young players. Oh boy, they tapped back into
Once
that,
those
like-
young corners kind of got it figured out and
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
adjusting to the league, they were
Yep.
lights out.
Yep.
They have been ever
Yep.
since.
Yeah.
Yep,
They
absolutely,
really
absolutely.
struggled those first couple weeks of the season, and then after that, it was just like, here
Something
we go.
clicked.
Yeah.
It does that. But yeah, and I mean they've got Fangio still there. I mean he's been around forever.
Yeah.
Very good coordinator. They're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, this from us betting, I think we were all on the Rams to cover.
I think,
I think
so.
he was the only one. No, the Oracle took the
that was-
Eagles.
Yeah,
It was
Oracle
Oracle
took-
There was
on.
some collusion going on there. But
Yeah.
anyway, good for him. Good for him.
All right. Next game. Another wild one. Jets, Buccaneers.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of this game. I saw Tampa was up big. I was like, yeah, that's about right. What happened? Second half. What happened?
You know, I don't even remember much on Red Zone what they even showed.
I didn't watch any of this game either. My guess would be is just like they took the foot off the gas
Oh.
and
I'd say Tyrod Taylor was solid.
Yeah, he was
honestly,
solid.
He's a very good backup. Like, he got the ball to Garrett Wilson for
he
sure.
did do that, but I mean, Fields has done
as
that.
Baker
He's not
says,
done
it's
anybody else.
Tyrod. Just no one corrects.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not arguing Bake Show.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing him anything this year.
Yeah.
No,
That man's on a mission.
he is on a mission.
And I'll tell you what, if it's 2 minutes left in the game, there's any chance him getting the ball, I'll put
Don't,
money on
yeah,
Tampa.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's
for
been
sure.
amazing. Guy's
Um,
got ice in his veins.
It was amazing how they kind of drove down and got that.
Yeah.
After the other blocked field goal and returned for a touchdown, we had 2 of those.
This week was nuts
Yeah,
for
this,
kickers.
this,
I
the
didn't-
special teams in general
yeah.
was crazy.
I think there was like a ridiculous amount of blocked punts and blocked field goals.
Field goals,
Yes.
everything. Missed field goals, too. It
There-
was like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the missed field goals happened last week too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Um,
been the year, I guess.
Yeah, and well, back to this game. I mean, Baker did what he needed to. Bucks win. Jets still are the Jets.
The Jets are the Jets. Yeah.
I meant to send this, but Baker was talking to Emeka Ibuka about the one-handed catch, and he's like, "Don't you disrespect my balls again." And he said that in his press conference, but I didn't realize they actually had Baker mic'd up for the game, and he said that right after the
Oh,
catch.
right. Disrespect my balls
So
again.
he didn't even let it go, which I thought was hilarious. I see why all his teammates absolutely love him.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I just, every time I think of Baker Mayfield, I think Cleveland.
The
It's
sad
like, what
part
you
of that
let
is
go.
Mike Evans is going to miss a few weeks.
He is.
But Godwin's
Yeah.
coming back.
Godwin's coming back.
So-
Now we're gonna have to see the battle of the Mike Evans 1,000-yard season again.
Ooh,
That
we
does-
are.
yeah.
Maybe they're doing this just to build suspense.
I think so. I
Back
think so
him
because
up.
he was well on pace. He was
Yeah.
doing really
I
well.
mean, he's
That-
Mike
well,
Evans.
he has the same injury as he did last year.
True. I thought I read it
Uh,
wasn't as severe, but
yeah.
still it's hammies with the receiver.
So,
Yeah.
Don't know. He's got him right where he
Ibuka-
wants it, guys.
If you got Kate Otten,
Yeah,
Nah,
that worked last
that's
year.
that worked very well
worked
last
good.
year.
Ibuka,
Baker
though,
likes
that's
him.
the guy.
Ibuka's like his stock's gonna soar.
I'm not
He's
sold on
already great.
Godwin
Yeah.
being healthy yet.
Yeah.
Ibuka, that's the way to go.
But
Yes.
yeah, if Kate Otten without Mike Evans, Baker likes him some Kate Otten.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So-
yeah. I think Tampa's gonna be fine. I really do.
Yeah. All right, next game: Steelers versus Patriots. Another weird game. Patriots turned the ball over 5 times.
The fumble.
Yeah.
What does Henderson have to do to see the
I
damn
don't know.
field? I'm just like,
We both have Henderson
some
on
theories.
our teams, and we're just like, what is going on? This dude never fumbled in 4 years at Ohio State.
Yeah.
yeah, and you've got the guy that's got to lead the league in fumbles per touch.
Yes.
I
And
mean,
then
his-
and then
losing
Antonio
all the time.
Gibson was
I
getting
know.
touches for over him, and then he fumbled.
He fumbled.
Like, what are we doing,
He
Vrabel?
did end up getting like 11 carries last week.
He did,
Oh,
but
Henderson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
well,
he
it's
got-
because finally they just took the other guys out, and like at the end of the game, Henderson was in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are all at the end of the game. So maybe
Yeah,
they're gonna do
Stevenson,
that.
like, that's in his profile. I'm not sure about Gibson. I don't remember.
He's
fumbling.
always
he's
fumbled
always
the ball.
had.
Oh, my
problems
gosh.
with
And he
that.
fumbled. There was goal line was one of them.
They
too,
did
wasn't
it twice. Gibson
Was-
did on the goal line
Okay,
too.
Stevenson, I mean,
Mhm.
I was surprised. He's a big guy, but still their goal line back when he's
Mhm.
that turnover prone.
Steelers pulled some voodoo magic. They
They
won the
did.
game.
Your boy Aaron.
He didn't look particularly good. I mean, he
No.
did okay. He threw 1 pick, had 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
I think he only threw for like 180 yards. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but T.J. Watt woke up.
TJ Watt.
Yes, he did 2
was-
sacks. Is that
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I saw he had was it a 6-game sack?
I think he had 2 sacks and a fumble recovery
He did,
off
yeah.
of someone else's sack, but
I
Yeah.
think that was May's fumble. I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Still, I mean,
But
Pittsburgh did what they
Patriots,
had
if
to
you're
do.
gonna, I mean, they should have won this game.
Yeah. And you think of a Vrabel team, I think of them being not, very turnover.
Well, number one, we need to realize that Josh McDaniels needs to be put out to pasture and shot in the back of the head as an NFL coach for anything because he is completely worthless.
do the league a favor. Get rid of the guy.
That guy's terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him. He
Yeah.
seems like a terrible human being. Why is he a coach?
I don't know. Tom
I mean,
Brady.
all those
Tom
things-
Brady. That's why.
All those things did eventually get John Gruden stopped getting jobs.
Well,
Took that one
Gruden-
email.
Gruden's was emails. McDaniels just like, did he trade Darren Waller on the day of his wedding or something like that?
Think you're right.
Like he is an asshole.
Yes. And it just seems like he's not good at relating to the players. So I think
No.
Gruden could. I
Yeah,
think.
Gruden
just,
is.
Just gotta work on those PR skills,
Party on
John.
them.
Yeah.
This is 2020. I think it was 3 you got fired. Whatever it was. We can kind of track this stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, John Gruden barely knows how the
Shit.
internet works.
He knows
How are you,
more.
man? Whisper right here. Shout out.
No, he knows more now. He's with Barstool.
Yeah, he's awesome. I like him. Just God, that was stupid.
That was very dumb, but yeah,
Very dumb.
we need to take McDaniels out to pasture.
And
he
he's a
needs
Blues
fired.
fan too.
He is
John
that,
Gruden. There
and
we
a
go.
Cardinals fan.
That's right. That's right.
So, all right, yeah, Patriots should have won that game. They
Yeah,
shot themselves
they
in the
should have.
head, not
Yep.
even the foot.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, next game, Seahawks Saints. This was what we thought would happen.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Who thought the Saints suck?
The Saints are without a doubt the worst team in the NFL. Probably the worst team in the NFL that's been around a while.
To me, they're the worst team since like the.
I was
last
thinking those
Browns.
Lions.
No, the Browns. Last.
The winless Lions or winless
Or
Browns. like one of the
Orvalski
two.
then
Yeah.
when he was their quarterback. Like yeah.
This is bad. No,
Yeah,
like,
but here's the thing, though. At least that team
Yeah.
had Calvin Johnson. It was rookie Calvin
They
Johnson.
did.
but
Yeah.
They have
But-
no-
They have no one.
that's like
Yeah.
they have
I
Olave.
was trying to
which,
think. I'm like, Kamara, I think's washed.
Yeah, they have Kamara.
I do think if Kamara went to this right team,
He would
and
be
I
better.
think
He'd
he'll
be
get
better.
traded this year.
yeah, I think he will too.
Olave, I'd love to see him somewhere else too. Like they've got some pieces.
Well,
but
with his current quarterback situation, they can't keep him out of the medical tent. So.
No, exactly. The hospital balls from the middle of the field.
Yeah.
That's one guy I wouldn't blame if you just like, nah. Like,
No, I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I've had 6 of these. You guys suck.
Yeah,
No.
you're good, but
Yep.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I mean, Darnold and JSN have a special
It's
looking
amazing.
They
connection.
look like a good team right
They
now, to be
Uh,
honest.
Kenneth Walker's picking it
Yeah,
up. He was not there
He's
week.
got to
last
stay
2
on the
weeks.
field.
He was
He's-
not there week
Yeah.
1, but since then he's been what we thought.
Which we
Yep.
thought that maybe he was still nursing an injury.
Yeah,
with.
yeah, he was. He
Yes.
was.
And I still think even if he goes down, I know Charbonnet didn't play here, but I think they have a very solid
Yes,
backup.
yeah.
I think they're solid.
Yeah, they
Defensively,
look
They're,
like
they're a good team.
They're a good team.
They're a good team.
For
They're a good
sure.
team.
I'm loving that as my pick for them to win the division.
Yep, there you go. Mine's still live, the Rams. So
We stay in that division, and the only the only
Yeah.
undefeated team in the division
yeah, I
is
know.
the 49ers over the Cardinals.
They're a very unimpressive, undefeated team. Like what
They are.
This is a nice win, but what they beat the Saints, who they beat week 1.
They're also not healthy.
Yeah, and that's not getting much. Well, Bosa's out for the year.
Let's
That really
talk
hurts.
about our favorite storyline of the NFL so far
Christian McCaffrey is
there
actually
you go.
staying healthy by leeching his health
from his teammates. That is
Wow.
what we
Okay, I
have
wasn't
decided.
following that earlier. I was just
So
like,
We've decided it is witchcraft.
Yes.
probably. I will allow it. In a
He
sense.
is
It's all the same
somehow,
thing.
in order to stay healthy, has found a spell or some sort of.
He has
witchcraft.
sacrificed his teammates to stay healthy.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I've heard dumber shit. I'll buy it. I like it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That and
I-
also the Steelers are winning games because they sacrificed Najee Harris.
I love it.
Never missed a game
Never
with
missed a
Steelers.
game,
Yeah.
and then he fireworks in the off season, and then 3 games in, he's done.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah, the Cardinals. This is one where I'm like, you have no excuses for this with Kyler. We're on year, what are we on, 7 or so?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I just don't think he's good.
I'm starting to think he's just not good at football.
I agree, and I don't think it's happened with Harrison. Like, he dropped
No,
what would have been a touchdown.
Also,
Yeah.
stop posting stupid shit on social media.
Yes. I just
Showed that he
saw it.
adopted
I'm like,
a pit bull
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
a Michael
Michael
Vick
Vick.
jersey.
I've seen that.
It's
Yeah.
like, why do you bring attention like this to yourself? Why?
That was definitely a case of not thinking.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
That seems thought out.
It doesn't seem thought out.
It just seems incredibly stupid to me.
To be fair, though, he could be Tyreek Hill.
Hey, I adopted this
That's
pit
true.
bull.
I think it's not like he's deep morally messed up. He's just kind of dumb.
To be fair,
I,
he could
Shout-
be Travis Kelce bumping into Coach Reed again.
Shout out to Amazon Prime for being like, that was a great catch by Tyreek Hill, who is also a piece of shit.
I like it. Shout
Shout
out Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit and Peter.
I was surprised they did it, but I'm like, it's true. I mean, we might as well
You're
point
not
it out.
wrong. Anytime we can
You
bring
know,
up...
Tyreek actually beat the defender on that play. You know who also
Who else
beat?
is he? Their wife and possibly children.
And also him and Nick Cannon trying to see who can repopulate the earth.
Oh, that's a good one to bet on. I don't know what the score is.
I'm gonna
Are
put
we
a
double
dark horse
digits?
pick an ant.
No, I think after
I'm
that
all
last one,
Tyreek.
he's done.
No. I think Ant
that-
cares a little more about what he does.
Yes.
I really do.
Oh, Ant's also only 21 years old, or 22, one of the two.
True,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
fair,
also
fair.
did a historical thing where he said, I'm paying child support up front.
Even when they come to the bedroom,
He
he's
just
got
gets his
this
checkbook.
disclosure.
How much to make you fuck off?
I will not sue for that. It's a disclosure when she comes into bed with him. Right here it is. I'm lawyered up, man.
Anyways,
Tyreek, I'm telling you, when he is not playing the NFL and he's got more free time, what do you think is going to happen? Like, he's going to be throwing the money out.
no, he's going to be in jail.
That might slow him down, maybe.
He might be in jail before the end of the year.
He is. And we shouldn't make light of that, but dear God, the guy's got problems.
I can't stand him, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, sorry, we were on San Fran, Arizona.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
that's
rely on either one of these teams.
Now, 49ers get healthy. They're going to be without Bosa.
Do we think they ever will get healthy?
I
You
don't-
know, actually, I would argue that we might be seeing the most healthy San
It's
Francisco
a
team.
possibility.
Like,
Trent Williams is what, almost 40, and I don't think he's looked great this year. He
Yeah.
goes down.
Brock Purdy may return, but at that point in time, he's gonna have to. For him to return, that's gonna leech McCaffrey, and McCaffrey may have to go down. So
Eventually, enough guys will go down. McCaffrey can't leech off it.
exactly.
he needs to learn to leech
We're
off
on borrowed time.
of practice players.
He
Well,
might
you see,
have. We
their
don't
power
know.
is not as strong.
True.
So, like, they've got to leech
I mean,
off.
the
Dear
first
God.
week we lost the most powerful player they have. So
Yeah.
They lost Kittle and Purdy. If it's taken that much power to keep McCaffrey on the field, I don't see it sustaining.
They're
I
screwed.
don't either.
They're screwed.
Yeah.
They're screwed.
well, he's gonna end up injuring Shanahan too.
We'll even draw the line to the coaches. No,
I
probably
mean, he
not.
does have a very punchable face.
Punchable face, personality, everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
28-3, Falcons want to punch him.
All right, next.
Next,
game.
Cowboys, Bears.
Caleb
This is
Williams look
another
good.
one I've just wanted to throw stuff. I'm like,
So, yeah.
It's almost like it took him 3 games to realize figure out Ben Johnson's offense and actually start playing.
I started saying I'm gonna go back to not Caleb Williams.
That has
look
nothing
good.
to do with his accuracy.
Ben
issue the
Johnson.
first
No,
3 weeks,
no,
so.
but
Well, dear
Like-
God, I think we could hit Luther Burden on that one.
Yeah.
Like, I will say Ben Johnson. I'm very impressed what he does. Sorry, guys.
I'm not willing to say that those first 2. I'm not saying that the first 2 weeks were anything but skill issue. Honestly,
fair.
that they were just he was just flat out missing the ball. Like he was
Yeah.
not. But last week he looked very good. He looked like the Caleb Williams that the Chicago Bears thought they drafted. So
Yeah, he did.
If he can continue to build on that, go him.
Go him, I like
I'm,
that.
I'm still kind of in the camp of maybe this was the outlier, and maybe we're not going to see that very often. But we'll see. I'm also a Packers fan, a disgruntled one at that after this week.
Disgruntled one.
So
I want to see him play real defense. And then,
I loved seeing him win a game and having a good week.
Yes.
Show it to me again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say, look at what Dallas did to Russell Wilson the week before, how good he looked. And look at this one. I wonder if it's more of a Dallas defense's ass.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad,
It
but
is.
at the same time,
yeah.
this can also be a stepping stone. You can
It could be.
You
It
can
could
use
be,
those
yeah.
bad teams to get you on a roll.
And
I've
they've
got
the
such
pieces.
a negative take on all of these young quarterbacks right now that I'm going to actually for this one.
He's going to refrain.
I'm going to
Yeah, I
refrain.
like that. I like that.
I have actually on all of these young quarterbacks
I will-
so far had a pretty negative
I
outlook.
will
so.
say, like, if you look at Caleb's stats from last year, he wasn't that bad.
No.
No, he wasn't. It's just this year you expected him to take a step forward. In the first 2 weeks, he really did not show that.
Remember what I said about week 1, where he was throwing to spots?
Yep. I do
And
remember that.
I do think that was definitely a thing. And I think maybe week 3, the spots are now getting open. And then you have a terrible Cowboys defense. so that helps.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
I think
week
the
2
Bears
he really
gonna...
showed
showed the connection with Odunze.
Yes.
Which he did get that connection, I think, at least one more time this week.
Yes, he did. Odunze had a good game.
Like Woody said, the touchdown to Burden was just a great play call.
It was.
And like he said, anyone could have made that
Yes.
pass in the NFL.
Yeah.
But either way, Caleb Williams did make the pass. He looked good this
He
week.
looked good, and we'll just see if
we'll-
it's going to be a stepping stone.
Show me more. Yeah.
Yep. We'll see if it's going to be a stepping stone. Alrighty. And then Sunday night game, Chiefs, Giants, we're going to see if he comes back. Monday night game, Ravens, Lions.
Ravens can't hold a lead and win in the fourth quarter. Also,
But also, they're playing against the Lions, so I'm not going to hold that against
the
them.
real story of the game, in my opinion, is how in the fourth quarter, Derrick Henry becomes prime Ramondre Stevenson.
I don't know what's going on with
This
that.
was a great play by Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
That
So-
punched the ball out. His week 2 fumble was also a great play,
Yeah.
punched the ball out.
Yeah.
So, or week
You
1.
got to give a little bit credit to Hutchinson for sure. The main thing I took away is Ravens. Lamar got sacked 7 times, 6 times, 7 times.
Yes, the Lions' defense was all over Lamar, and he is very
And
good at
Dan
escaping those situations.
Yes, and they would
the
not.
Lions weren't letting.
They were not letting them escape, and I was super impressed with how
Yeah.
they did that.
Hutchinson looked amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, he's back.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's
boy.
back.
Yeah.
He's back, and the
He's
Lions.
got that bionic leg now, man.
Oh, that's
Lions defense, remember, kind of actually healthy.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
They
if
literally
it-
lost
for-
more
for
play.
Lions
They
defense.
lost last year enough players for 2 defenses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were on
yeah,
their third
yeah.
string.
They were on their third string.
Yeah, I
so
still think they would have gave the Eagles a run for the money.
Yes,
I really do
yes.
last year if they
And
had. Just
I kind of think
better, more bodies.
they're going to be pretty good. Like we're not going to see. Okay, they lost to the Packers week 1. Didn't
Yeah.
look good. Since then they've looked good. Packers defense is very legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
so
he
we're
did
His
just-
their
first
loss.
week with
What
new
we're seeing
stuff, yeah.
is it's going to be an absolute dogfight between the Packers and Lions in that division.
100% agree.
For sure.
Also, the Lions' offense looked like Ben Johnson was back.
Yeah.
That play that they ran on the touchdown that they handed it to the Amon, and if you actually looked, I don't know if you've seen on TikTok where people were talking about how Goff handed him the ball, like he handed it vertically.
Mhm.
It wasn't like a normal handoff.
Because it
he-
could have been a pass play.
Yeah, no, he handled it vertically so he could tip it.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't going to be the pass play. It wasn't. It was
Attention to detail.
attention to detail.
Ooh.
Hand it vertically so you could
Yeah.
flip it to Gibbs. That
Okay.
was just a
So
great.
they still
play
got
call.
the cool stuff going on.
It was a
Yeah.
great play
So,
call.
I mean, that was actually another note that I had from that game is that Baltimore tried to do some tricky shit.
Didn't work.
And then
Yeah.
the Lions kind of like, hey, this is our day. This is our deal.
Yeah.
Hope
This
I've
is what we
watched
do.
this.
Which I don't know, Hutch. That's like that play was not necessarily a trick play. To me, it's just a very good play call.
They had a trick play right before that, though.
Did they?
They did 2 in a row. But yes, I agree that play
That
was
play-
not.
like,
that
that
was
play-
just a well-drawn
That's
play.
a well drawn play that they
They
probably
did a
should try.
Statue of Liberty with Goff.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Because they gave it to Amon Ra, and then he kicked it back over to Goff, and they threw a Statue of Liberty play.
That's
But I
right.
think it went to Laporta.
Or when it, was
Or maybe
Mon-
Laporta was
Well,
the
well,
one
no,
that-
I thought it was Monty. It was
It may have
Monty.
been
That,
Monty,
it was
yeah.
Monty who threw it because I was like, Monty's got a nice spiral.
That's right, yeah.
Because it was right after Derrick Henry. You're right.
Well, no, because they also did one where Goff threw it. That was an actual Statue of Liberty. Like They tossed it over to someone and threw it back
No,
to
it was
Goff?
that one. No, it was that one.
Okay.
He handed it off to Montgomery, and then he ran laterally and threw it back to Goff, and then Goff threw it. That's what happened.
Gotcha.
Well, when you
gotcha.
get all the trick plays aside, their offense is looking fluid now.
Yes,
you
it
know
is.
that they lost coordinators, but the talent's still there.
Yeah.
The
And Dan
O-line's
Campbell
worried
still
me.
got some
The O-line-
big old balls.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a fourth, and what was it, 2 or whatever in
Yeah.
the game? It's like, why do we even question?
Yeah.
Now he's going.
It's like, oh, yeah,
And it
we've got
made
2
sense.
great
Well,
running backs. You should run the
And
ball.
it made sense.
And,
Yeah.
and
Fucking
you heard
bastard.
Al Michaels
Yeah.
be like, the third down play, they already knew they were going for it. On
Yeah,
the
he was
down.
saying that all
They're trying
game,
to set up
honestly.
the fourth
Yeah.
down play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he is the best. At
Jake Bates,
using
once
all
again, is
four.
wondering why he's on the team.
I know, but when they need him, he's
we
good.
did forget
He's
to
good.
mention on the Colts that they actually punted, and they were pretty upset about it. Did you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
see that? Where Steichen's
That's
like,
the first time.
damn it, guy, because he thought there was a penalty.
like-
He's like, yes, we're not going to punt. And then he's like, damn it. He was like
Oh,
actually
yeah.
upset about
Yeah.
it.
Historical start, right? With them.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think the fewest punts, and was it like most points scored?
Yeah,
I forget.
most-
Also,
point-
shout out to
Good
their
for them.
punter being named Rigoberto Sanchez.
Yes.
Way to go for his parents. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the name of the pitcher.
On Trouble
in
with the Curve.
On Trouble with the Curve.
Yep.
I did not realize that.
Yeah,
the one
that's
about
the
I know
peanut
the
guy?
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
the peanut guy that struck out the top
Yeah.
draft pick.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
His name
Yeah.
is Rigoberto Sanchez.
That's freaking awesome.
Yep.
I love it.
All right. and-
Instantly picked that up.
Yes. All right, and
You
we'll
do
move
that.
on to
Yeah.
the last game. I started to talk about, then I skipped because we had to have Woody here. But Chiefs Giants.
Gotta get my Chiefs.
My
I
main takeaway is I still hate Travis Kelce.
I think at least Reed got the better of him in this one. I think Reed came to him, didn't he? Good for him.
I don't know, but he still was bumping Andy Reid.
Yeah. Well, I think Reed instigated this one, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, he should have slugged him in the freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I love Coach Reed.
Yeah.
Kelsey, dear God, just don't be stupid. But I'll tell you what, it's a good win. I feel like they are going to be a fringe playoff team, and that is best case scenario.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
worried about the Chiefs. They should have won this game.
Yeah.
Should have won by this much. Like, I mean, dear God, Russell Wilson looked terrible.
Yeah, so much that we are getting Jackson Dart.
Jackson
Exactly.
Dart next week. We
I
are
bet-
1 or maybe 2 bad weeks of Jackson Dart from being Jameis territory, boys.
I don't
You
think
say
so.
that, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think Jameis is going to be off that team before that happens.
I in no fault of his own, but
No.
I think he will fill somewhere else.
Yes.
And I think, why not let Dart?
I
see what
think
he got?
that if they were planning on keeping Jameis, that he would be starting next
I
week.
agree.
Yes, I agree. You're right. You're right.
I agree.
Yep,
Now,
yep,
but apparently
yep,
they
you're right.
really like Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
a lot.
I
I
well,
think
given
that
the
the fans
preseason and
may
all.
riot if they don't start him, actually. They
Yeah,
were
they
chanting.
were very.
They were about
yeah,
to.
they were very close to.
But Wilson made some throws at the end of the game that I was like, "You've been in this league for how long?" It was like rookie stuff. It was like he panicked and just saying, he
see-
threw that one in the turns up
Yeah.
the alley. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing?
Did you see in the post game that Russ actually wanted the jersey swap with Chris Jones? Chris Jones says, "Nah,
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I
It's like,
mean,
why? What did you do?
I mean that's
Like,
fair, but it's still Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
probably. He's not helping his case last couple
No.
years.
yeah, but
And
there's
here's what sucks. I
there's
loved
a lot
Russ
of
when he
them.
was younger. I did. Like,
Yeah.
he was.
Hated him.
I'm sure
yeah,
you
you have
do.
a reason to.
That's
Yeah,
different.
You do. But it's like how much he's fallen because I thought he was one of the more likable guys. Like he was a later, third, fourth round pick, short guy. Wisconsin was rooting for him, and then it's like the Russell Wilson ego is just I don't
He
know.
went
Well,
from
see,
Mr.
I don't-
Unlimited to, yeah, you're pretty
You are
limited.
unlimited. Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't
he's,
know.
He's definitely a good teammate and like a
He's a
good
good
person.
dude, probably.
Yeah, he's a very good.
He's a
person.
weird dude. I think I don't know. But, but
There's a lot
He's-
more terrible people in
He
the
gives me
NFL.
A-Rod
morally,
douche vibes.
yes, you're right. You're
Yes.
right. Yeah, that's fair. That's
Gives
fair.
me
Aaron
A-Rod
Rodgers
douche vibes
vibes.
for sure.
No,
No, A-Rod.
A-Rod.
A-Rod. Ooh.
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodgers.
I
don't
knew
know if
he
he's
was
that bad.
talking about.
I thought I said A-Rod.
No.
I'm sorry.
I mean, hey, that guy's
Rodgers
kind of a
is
douche,
weird, but
Weird.
he's,
That's what I thought.
pretty
kinda
good.
He's
weird,
actually,
too.
like, if you ever watch him on Pat McAfee show,
He's
actually
great.
pretty
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's
I don't
great.
think Russ has that. I really don't.
Nah.
But I guess with the Chiefs, like, okay, we won.
The
I
thing
wasn't
is that
overly
division
impressed.
is loaded, and it looks like
Yeah.
there's a juggernaut there right now.
It does. It does. I take the
Which
Chargers
I
over
think
them.
I missed. Did I miss
So,
the
real
Chargers?
Yeah,
quick,
we'll go back. Chargers
My
and Broncos.
recap
Yeah.
of the Monday night and Sunday night games was that next week, either the Chiefs or the Ravens, one of them's going to have to be 1 and 3.
Yep, one of them's 1 and 3.
Yep.
It is, and we'll decide which one later.
Yeah, we missed the Chargers game. Chargers do Chargers thing.
That was a hell of a comeback,
It was a
though.
great
That
game.
throw.
It was a
the-
very good game.
The throw that Herbert made, maybe 3 other guys could make that throw to tie
Well,
it.
and-
Keenan
and-
Allen was.
and to be
you're seeing
fair,
him.
Herbert's been making those throws. We just haven't
Yeah,
seen it. I mean,
he's
he is-
unleashed this year.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
he
It's
is.
awesome.
So, yeah, I
He's
believe that
super
their
talented.
offensive coordinator said He woke up one day and he's like,
I think it's
I've
Harbaugh.
got, yeah, maybe. He's like, I've
Harbaugh
got one
was.
of the
That's
best
Harbaugh.
quarterbacks in the
No,
league.
Harbaugh said,
Yeah.
if I don't get Herbert a Super Bowl,
I thought he said in the Hall of Fame.
No,
Or
he
at
said
least
somewhere along both lines.
maybe
Yeah, he
along
said
both lines, but
yeah,
he's
he
like,
did.
I have failed.
He said
Yeah.
he woke up one day. He's like, I have Herbert. Why am I not using him?
Yeah.
Why let him? And right, you see what he can do this year. They've got weapons.
Mm-hmm.
This defense too, solid. I thought Denver actually played a great game to stay in it like that. Really.
Yeah, and I mean Denver's a good team too.
Bo Nix made some throws.
yeah,
Like he looked
so-
better this game than I
Yes.
think he had all year.
Yeah, he did.
I think they both better than
Denver's
Chiefs.
the same
I'll be
team
honest
they
with
were
you.
I think-
last year. They're good enough. They just don't have a strong enough offense to win the big
They
games.
don't have enough weapons.
Yeah.
Courtland
I'm-
Sutton can't do it all.
I want to see what Troy Franklin does. And that was a
Yeah,
bad game. but he's
Franklin
looked
looked
better.
good in the week before.
Evan Ingram is on the team. I
yeah.
thought he'd have a big year.
Well,
Yeah.
he's been hurt.
He's been hurt.
He's
too,
been
yeah.
hurt.
That's
Twice.
what he does.
Well, he did. He didn't play.
I want to see R.J. Harvey more too. Dang it.
He didn't play in this last week.
You're
Ingram
right,
was
yeah.
out because he's on her team, and I had to take him out.
Seems like all the teams are being very hesitant with their rookie running backs.
They are.
Yes, they are.
Even the Raiders.
Yeah, which is amazing to me.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, the Raiders O line just sucks.
yeah.
It really does.
and the team that isn't being hesitant with theirs is the Browns with Judkins.
No, I know.
They weren't being hesitant. They just legally could not use
To
him.
Yes.
me, that was the least
Yes.
likely. Yeah.
There's like, when you get here, you're going to get everything.
Those legal issues do hold you back a little bit.
Yeah.
Right or So, this guy's. Just quit punching everybody. Come on. Get on. Is that all the games?
Yeah.
You good there?
I
It
believe
is.
so.
It is.
I believe so. So, now it's time.
Yes.
I wore this hat because it's kind of a golf hat.
It's time.
Ooh, it's time.
It's time for the
Awesome
Ryder Cup.
Ball whacker guys, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is at Bethpage
Respawn.
Bethpage Black in New York, which is
It went in.
one of the hardest courses in America. Right
USA.
Right up there with
Yeah.
Oakmont as one of the hardest courses. This is the course, if you ever see pictures on Facebook where it's like, this course is extremely difficult, only good players should play, that's Bethpage Black. If you've
Okay.
ever seen that picture of the warning sign of only good players need to play this course,
I don't think we'll get invited there.
No.
So no, probably
no,
not.
never. But if you don't know how the Ryder Cup works, and
No,
I'm
man.
saying this because
agree.
I don't know if you might know, I know he doesn't know.
U.S. against the world. Europe.
It is U.S. versus Europe.
Yeah.
But it's pretty
Close
cool.
enough.
It's like the only team golf you get to see. It's going to be electric. The atmosphere is unlike anything in golf. But what you do is you have foursomes that play, and they will do alternate shot one day. And I say foursomes total, 4 players playing at one time, 2 from each
And then
team.
they do match play, right? Not stroke play?
Yes, they
Okay.
do match play. The first one is alternate shot the first day. So that is one player hits, the next player hits, and that goes on.
Every shot. they
every
just-
shot is
that's-
alternate
that's
shot.
crazy.
The next day is best ball. You play your own ball, and then whoever got the best score is what they put down.
Now, do they get to pick who gets first shot of every hole? Or is it alternating that as well?
No, it's
like
it's alternating from the first hole.
okay. So I didn't know if,
Oh,
like,
okay,
say
okay.
if Rory was on the team, if he could be off the tee box every time.
no,
Gotcha.
no.
That makes
so,
sense.
because that makes a
Take
big
the
difference.
advantage.
No, but you
Yeah,
have to
that
kind of
makes
try to
sense.
figure it out. You
Yeah.
can. I mean, these are good golfers. You can kind of figure it out for that point.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna want Rory off the tee, Bryson off the tee.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the next one's best ball. So whoever, like I said, whoever scores, and then last day is singles pairings. So just 1v1. If you beat your guy, you win. You don't
That's
beat your
how I
guy.
thought the
Yeah.
whole thing worked.
No,
Okay,
there's
well,
one day of that.
There's
for sure.
one day of that.
And I think that's actually the
That's
Sunday.
that's the
isn't it?
last day.
Yeah,
yes.
that's why everyone remembers that part.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
yes,
that's usually
yes.
what is shown on television.
Yes.
Well, it's all going to be
It's
shown
what's
on
shown on mainstream television if you're not looking for golf.
Fair.
That's what I would pay attention to on a
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
scrolling
Correct.
my phone looking at football scores. Oh, golf. There you go.
And this would be a very fun one to watch.
I'm going to pencil it in.
The U.S. is kind of top heavy for the team. You got Scotty, you got Patrick Cantlay, Xander, Bryson, and then after that you got good guys, but not super well known guys. JT is also on there, but then you got JJ Spawn, who's had a great year.
Yeah.
Ben Griffin also had a great year. Russell Henley, Cameron Young. There's some other
Has
players
Patrick
too.
Reed not gotten an invite?
He's on the team.
Okay.
No, he's not. I don't
Which
think
is
he
strange
is.
because he is had a really good year.
Yeah, but people hate him.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of why I said that he didn't get invited. Like,
It's a team chemistry.
It wasn't-
thing.
Team
That is
chemistry
big.
thing
That
is the
big,
thing.
Yeah.
yeah, he's well
Especially
known
in
for
golf.
kind of like half-ass being a cheater and just
Yeah.
an overall douchebag.
Yeah, it's a problem. You don't want that. Yeah.
So Sam Burns, also who I forgot. Colin Morikawa is also there. Yeah.
Really,
I was really hoping Happy Gilmore would make an appearance. I was told no.
really, with the Morikawa name, you're kind of hitting the fringe on America.
Well, no, you're not.
Born on U.S.
Born on
soil,
U.S.
brother.
soil.
He's from California.
It's all that matters.
Yeah, Sam Burns, Patrick Cantley,
Man, didn't have
Bryson,
case.
Harris English, Russell Henley, Morikawa, Scheffler, Cam Young, JT. So very top heavy. If you put Scheffler, Schauffele, Morikawa, I'd put up there too. Bryson, Cantley, those guys, and then after that it gets kind of less. Europe is Ludwig, Matt Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood, Terrell Hatton, Hodegaard, Hovland, Lowry, McIntyre, McIlroy, Ram, Justin Rose, Sepp Straka. They are a very solid team.
For
They
sure.
just don't have anyone that can. I mean,
Finish.
obviously they.
Finish.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a problem.
they don't have a Scotty for sure, but nobody's Scotty.
No.
I don't think they have anyone that can really match up with Bryson either that well.
Rahm has arguably
Rahm
kept
is the
up with him.
Rahm is the best player on that team.
Fleetwood, though.
Yeah, Fleetwood is also. I would put Rahm, Fleetwood, then Rory.
Yeah. I mean, Rory outside of the Masters hasn't been great this year.
No, he hasn't. But
It's destiny.
the main thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you've seen this. Have you guys seen the shit talk?
No, but I
Negative.
would love to be
It is-
In golf.
It is Rory versus Bryson.
Wow.
And
That's fun.
and also Brandel Chambly, but he's a dipshit. He has a vendetta against Bryson, and he hates that man with a passion, apparently. But basically, Bryson is like, it started at the Masters on the final day, where Bryson was like, yeah, he didn't even talk to me, but, you know, people get in the zone. And then Rory's like, well, I don't know what he wants me to talk about. That's not really what Bryson said. He just said, you know, he didn't really talk all day. And then Bryson was like, oh, and this, so I'm going to be in Rory's ear talking his leg off, trying to get in his head. And then Rory comes back and says, quote, the only reason Bryson is relevant is because he likes to talk about people like Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy and other people. Which is not even close to what's happening.
Right
And
now,
Rory
I mean,
looks like a
I would say
dick.
Bryson's a better golfer. Like,
I also agree.
right now. Maybe not as a general body
So,
of work.
for the love of God, on Sunday, final pairing, can we have Rory versus Bryson?
That'd be
You
fun.
want to talk about ratings? It might be better ratings than the NFL if you do that. I'm not kidding. Like, they could have a juggernaut of ratings here if they wanted to do that one. I think
Yeah.
it should be mandatory. Let them
Mandatory.
settle it out on the
You
golf
know,
course.
Golf's not real great at marketing themselves.
No,
so
they're not.
I don't.
Yeah. 'Cause they don't get the personalities out. Like, I should know this as much as pay attention
You
to
don't
sports
pay
world.
attention.
Well, like,
you don't
the
pay
sports
attention.
world in
For-
general. You
For
know,
example,
and I
like
know
the
that's out there.
Masters, which I know the Masters is its own entity
Mm-hmm.
with TV and everything. The first 2 days of it, Bryson DeChambeau in
Well,
the
that-
top 5
yeah.
in the hunt, never on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
Which
I
that was
will
a live
say,
thing, I'm
though,
sure. But
Woody, you're saying that, but also it's also they've got these algorithms so figured out. Where my TikTok was all that when I looked at it.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
So you may not even get that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that golf doesn't get marketed because there's definitely its niche
Well-
of it. I'd say that PGA is not good at marketing themselves.
yes,
well, it's like I think baseball has that problem. I really do.
Agreed.
I don't think they market like they should for a sport that big and the talent they've got. You know.
I
Shohei.
100% agree. Like the NBA and the NFL are both very good at marketing themselves,
Yeah.
especially to a younger demographic. And
Yeah.
golf and
Yeah.
baseball aren't.
Absolutely. So I don't know, but this does sound very, very intriguing.
it is. It is. So USA, we got the home court advantage.
We're slacking. USA.
USA. Europe they won last year and kind of convinced, or not last year, 2 years ago, because it's every 2 years. But they won 2 years ago, kind of handedly. So US is working on that. Europe's got a very experienced top to bottom team where
Yeah.
there's no holes there, whereas US has 4 rookies,
Yeah.
guys that are playing for the first time.
For
So
sure.
it's gonna be
But in my opinion, they've also got the top 2 golfers in the world.
Yeah,
Scotty Scheffler
and one of
Bryson.
them, Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All he does is win. He brings everybody with him.
Somehow he's won more this year than he did last year.
He's on pace to win more. He hasn't won more yet, has he?
Yeah, he has.
Okay.
Because the season is over.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking it's late. Yeah.
No, his season's over. And also, Scotty was also talking up to Bryson in an interview where he kind of said Rory's a dumb. He didn't say that, but he's like, Bryson's awesome. I love that he's here. And then Xander's like, he's our X factor. So the U.S. guys.
She said.
They're together.
That's what she
Yeah.
said. That's right.
Well, I
So
think
they
we
are
got
very.
continuity, guys.
They are very together, and they are
Fuck that European
using.
guy. We're gonna win.
Yeah, they are using Bryson as the reason for that team to become solid and see what happens. So I'm super excited to watch this.
USA. That's all I got. Yeah, I love it. Let's see it.
Yeah, it should be good.
And please give me Bryson. And also, for that first tee box is a par 5 that's also like drivable if you want to try it.
Hell yeah.
Bryson will want to try.
He's already he was already it's a fade. He's
Yeah.
already trying to hit fades on the driving range to make it happen. And Rory already did try it
Yeah.
in a practice round. So that's another reason we need them paired up on Sunday.
For sure.
Because
On that hole.
On that hole specifically, the
Visiting
only
Bob
2
Barker,
guys
happy
who can
part.
possibly drive it.
Yeah.
It needs
Hell
to
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look out for the Ryder Cup. I'm always about it. I might actually watch it more than NFL on Sunday.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
I'm gonna probably be flipping back and forth.
Although I do have YouTube TV, and I'm going to use multi-view. Never mind. That's how you watch it. So, alrighty. I think that's been another episode, guys.
That's right. So
team.
that was fun. Yeah, I'm USA. Had to get number 4.
USA.
Go
USA.
US. And we'll see what happens in football.
Yep.
So, stay classy, America.
Stay classy, America.
That's
It's been
right.
episode
There you go.
94.
94.
See you guys later. Peace.
See ya.